Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and today I want to talk about why I love the HB90 system compared to other time management goal setting systems. And because my hands need something to do while I'm talking, I was thinking that I could set up my spending tracker and my health journal for next month at the same time. I don't know how that will go, but that is my plan for this video. And I have made a video about the HB90 system in March 2022. And in that video I went through the course, what it contains, and I talked about the planner. So if you want to know more about what's in that course, so you can watch that video. But now I'm just talking what I think about the course now that I bought it in September 2021, which is wild when I realized that, because that's over 2 years ago, and it's like, what? I have been doing this for over 2 years, and I'm like, it was just like, what? 2 years have passed. Time just flies, and that's a bit worrying to me. But a little bit about my history with time management, because I have always wanted to do a lot of things, and somehow time is never enough. And maybe something that I always have been bad about is visioning the future. Now I'm dreaming that I would have my glasses. Oh no. Oh, I have to get my glasses. Okay, now I can see what I'm drawing. So, yes, time management. So I have bought like time management, goal setting books and courses for decades, and nothing has like stuck so that I would follow the system or get some long-term results. I couldn't open the receipt from this course because the link in my email didn't work anymore, but I think I bought this course in 2012, so over 10 years ago, and it probably was very expensive, especially that I live in Finland and it was shipped to me from the States. So this was an investment, and of course I really tried, and probably it helped a bit, but it was, for me, it was too complicated, and I think that I stumbled on the way I was supposed to vision what kind of person I want to be and how that person acts. It was just too much. It was fun, and it came with a binder. It was about A5 size black ring binder. Sadly, I don't have it anymore, because when I found it one day, it was disgusting. It was faux leather and it had become like sticky, and I just had to throw it away. I couldn't, it was yucky. So, but it was fun at that time that it came with a binder and it came with inserts for a year. So it was a whole system and you got it all. But I tried, I couldn't get it work. And of course, I have talked about it earlier, about the Getting Things Done method by David Allen, and I have tried that. Actually, I just gave my book away. I had an older version of the book in Finnish, and I gave it to charity because, well, I have talked about my struggles with that system in my previous videos, and what should I say? I think the Getting Things Done method, like it says, it's for getting things done. It's for the nitty-gritty daily tasks. But in that method, at least I don't remember that it would help you to have a great vision for your life or have big goals. It starts maybe from there where you know what you want to do, and then it helps you to get the things done, your tasks done. But I don't feel that it's enough. Maybe it's good enough for work life where you get the vision and the goals from your boss, so you don't have to think about what you want to get done. Somebody is telling you what you need to get done, and then the getting things done method helps you to cope with that. But I have never ever got it to work because it just wasn't enough. I have kept a lot of things from that system in my life, but not the whole system, and I don't feel it just isn't enough. It's missing important pieces. Then you have heard about the bullet journal method, and I have also followed that a long time, and I have the book in Finnish. So this came out in Finnish in 2018. Is that the same year as the original book came out? Yes. So 2018. And this is well, it's beautiful. And of course, this is like for a planner person. This is like inspiring. But as so many say, the bullet journal method is just, it's so much work to set everything up yourself. And a lot of people are searching for the sweet spot, what to have ready, what to set up yourself. And I'm not even talking about those people that are making the spreads beautiful and artistic. No, I'm just talking about the simple layouts to get it done. So I have taken and tried a lot of things from this system also, and it's lovely, and I sometimes just read again some things from it and try things. But I think this also is more for like the getting things done method. It's not a complete system. There is missing important pieces. And then after that, what I remember, I tried the Plan Your Peace course by Ali Brown. It was lovely, of course, because it's by Ali Brown, but I don't remember anything that I would have taken from that course. And I'm not saying it's not worth the money. I did enjoy it, and she had some interesting things in there, but I don't, maybe I should take it again. I think I have taken it a few times, so I don't remember completely what it contains, but I tried that and it wasn't either the solution to all my problems. Then in 21 I read a few interesting books which I can recommend. So this 12-week year. This is good if you are not convinced about quarterly planning. So if you are a big fan of yearly planning, I highly recommend this. And for me, this makes so much sense, this quarterly planning. Well, I don't know if it started after I read this, but this is a good book, and I really recommend that you read this if you need convincing that you would profit from quarterly planning. Because I have bought and done other goal setting, time management courses that I don't even remember now by name, that would like plan your life once a year in December or January, and then you have the plan for the whole year. Well, in my life that doesn't work. 1 year is such a long time that things change, and for me, because future planning is very hard for me, then thinking about a whole year and making a plan for a whole year, that's like that's impossible. I can maybe plan a bit for the spring, but then when we get to the fall, it's like very like, well, I'm guessing that maybe, no, no. So this is good, but this is just like, it's not, this is not also everything, but it's good for the mindset of quarterly planning. And if you're wondering, the quarter has 13 weeks. It's about 90 days. So why this is 12-week year is that you get the 13th week off. And that's the sabbatical. Some people talk about that, and that's a lovely idea. So you would work for 12 weeks, have 1 week off, and then the new quarter starts. That's like my dream. So that's why it's called the 12-week year, although the quarter has about 13 weeks. Then this was also interesting, the one thing. And I have to admit that I don't remember a lot about this book, but I remember that I enjoyed it, and it was very good about how important it is that you focus on one thing, because if you try to focus on many things, it's probable that you are not getting anything done. So this is a good read if you need focus, if you need to. I'm already convinced that this is the right way to go, but I still try to hit many goals at the same time, and it's not working. In the HB90 method, you are allowed to have at maximum 3 goals, and I feel that even is a lot. For me, even that is a bit hard to focus on 3 big things at the same time. And those books I read in the spring 2021, and then when fall came, I was finally ready to buy the HB90 course. And of course I had followed it for a while, but well, it's not inexpensive, so you have to have some money to buy it. So that was what I had been like thinking about, and I talked about that in my other video, that I was saving money to buy the course, because I was first thinking that I would just buy the planner, but I decided to save up money that I would be able to buy the whole course. And I'm so glad I did. So I took my first HB90 Bootcamp in September 2021. And I showed you this binder in the previous video about the course, and I still have my HB90 notes in this planner. And I think that there is just one simple reason why I love this. Well, maybe 2 simple reasons why I love this HB90 method course so much. Because in essence there is like nothing new. As I have read so much and gone through so many courses, there is nothing like new. I know about that I should have a big vision of which to aim for, and I have studied goal setting, and there are many ways to set goals, so I know about that. I have studied some project planning, and it's like there is nothing new. And of course I was hesitant also because it's made for authors and I'm not a writer, so I was hesitant about that, but that's no problem at all. I can still use it although I'm not a writer. So there is like nothing new, but the big thing is that it has everything, in my opinion, what you need for planning your life. It goes through the vision, the goals, the projects, the task, somehow the time management, and also you get the planner. So you have a place where to plan this all. And there are the weekly and monthly and quarterly reviews, which are also, if I remember right, in the Anthony Robbins system, and they are also in the Getting Things Done system. And I have done those reviews because I have always thought that that's an excellent idea to look back and learn from the past. And this course like has everything what I think is important. The one thing that I feel like is maybe the thing that makes this a winner for me is, well, other courses have that too, but this is the only course, like from the courses that I have taken, that runs every quarter. For the Plan Your Peace course, I can take that whenever I want. And if things are like that, well, at least for me, I'm not usually doing it if I can do it whenever I want. That's also a stupid thing, which is a problem for me, that if I buy a book, I'm not reading it. But if I borrow it from the library, I'm reading it. So if I want to read a book, I need to borrow it from the library and not buy it. So that goes to the courses as well. So if I can take the course whenever I want, I'm not doing it. But because this, I can take the HB90 every quarter and I can do it with others. So the new students come in, I can order the same reminder emails and go the course with the new students. And if I want, well, I'm not allowed to go in the same Facebook group, but I can talk if I want with the older students, the alumni, and I have the support. And what's important for me, I have the schedule. I know, okay, now it starts on the 10th of December. I can put it in my calendar, and it's so much easier for me to follow through when I have a schedule that it's set from another person, from outside of me. And I talked about this also in my previous HB90 video, and it hasn't changed. In almost 2 years' time, it hasn't changed. I never finish the course on time. I was wishing in March 21 that it would get easier, but I don't know if I can say that it has gotten easier. So if I start the course at the same time with the new students, I'm not finishing on time. And although now it's midway in the last month before the new quarter, so you have about 2, maybe even 3 weeks before the new quarter starts, and I'm not ready. I don't have my plan for the new quarter when the new quarter starts. So my planning usually goes to the next quarter, and I don't like that when the quarter starts, I'm still in the planning phase. So now I'm trying something new. I have started now the HB90 course already. So maybe for me it's good that I started when the course opens for enrollment. So then I have at least 2 weeks before the actual course starts, and then I have 2 weeks when the course has started. I have a month to do the course. So maybe, just maybe, I would have now in this quarter my quarter 1 plan for 2024 ready before the quarter starts. That is my goal. Maybe this time, because I have started now so early, I will reach it. I don't know if it will happen, but at least I'm now trying. I'm trying. So now I have my spending tracker set up ready for December. I used this graph on Faber-Castell garnet red because I think that's Christmassy. So at least I got this done now. So let's still look if I could set up my December here before finishing this video. So this is my health journal, and I have tried now some different things. So this is my October, and in October I tried to have 2 spreads. So here is my habit tracker, then here's my time tracker, and then I had my symptoms separately. But I felt that was just too much to have 2 spreads, so I went back to 1 spread in November, and I'm trying now again a bit different tracking system. So I have done this for a long time, then I tried this, but I don't enjoy this, so now I made it simple. And I have done this, so I haven't yet decided what I will do for December. And now I also have then in November, I decided that I would put my time tracking here. So I have November and December. And if I would have planned better, I would have November like 1 row higher and December 1 row lower, so it would look nicer, but whatever. So it's here. And for 24, I'm planning to put my time tracking somewhere else. So now I just want to have 1 spread here for 2024 for my habit tracker. And I'm trying to make it more simple every month, and really focus on what's necessary to track. So it really helps me. But back to the HB90. Although it's only 1 quarter, so 3 months that we are planning, I get easily bored. And I can admit that when it was... No, we are still in November. So about midway, a bit over midway November, I really got stuck, and I was like, oh, I really would like to start planning for the next quarter, and my goals for this quarter, well, I can't reach them anymore, and I just felt like, well, giving up would be maybe the best verb to describe it. But then I watched the kickoff call that Sarra Cannon does every start of the bootcamp, and I watched the latest one, and I got some motivation from it, which is the point of it, but I just realized how valuable that was even midway the quarter. So I got the motivation that I needed to continue with my goals that I had set for this quarter. So I'm grateful for that. And then also I can now slowly at the same time plan for the next quarter, because I can't do those things in one day. It takes time to watch the videos, then you have to do the tasks, and then you have to have time to think, vision, plan. So I want to take my time, and it hasn't changed for me. This is now December in Finnish. I can say that I have become so much better in these past, how many years? Past 2 years that I have now done the course. I have become so much better in making a vision board, because I was one of those in the beginning that I don't want to do a vision board. I'm very bad at that. I can't vision the future. I'm bad at dreaming. I don't believe in anything. It's done. So, but now I'm getting excited about the idea that I can make my vision board again, and I'm so grateful about that. So somehow that somebody is forcing me to do a vision board once a quarter has helped me to love the process. So I have here my vision board for this quarter. I just take a few nice pictures that I find on internet, And it can be so simple. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. And only you know what those pictures mean to you. Of course, they can be pretty self-explanatory, but deep down, I know what this picture means to me. And and when I look at this vision board, it brings those feelings that I want to have and feel in my life. And this is such a valuable reminder to have. And I have it as a opening page here, and I have this, I could use this like as a bookmark where I'm going. Sometimes I have it here on my table that I can look at it. And I had just grown to love this making vision boards, and I'm so grateful for that. That I have now tackled that, so that I love that system. So maybe I hope that next I would learn to love setting goals, like big goals, like goals that are not like I will read this book, so I have to read X amounts of pages per day that I can get it read. So in that kind of goals I'm good at. But those goals that are not like dependent from what I do, I'm not a fan of those goals, but I'm trying and I'm learning and I'm trying to aim high. But that is also the reason why I can't do the course in 7 days, because I usually get stuck with the goal setting for at least 2 days, if not a week or 2. So that's not easy for me, and I'm really trying. And what I find important is that I'm not giving up. Even though it takes me weeks to set up my goals, I'm doing it. I'm forcing myself to do it. I'm trying to be brave and dream and set big goals and make my dreams a reality, or give them an opportunity to become a reality. And then I can admit that I'm not getting to the end. So in the last planning, I didn't get past day 5. So I skipped day 6 and 7, and I'm not proud of that, but I think we were already so far along in the quarter that I gave up. But I have a plan. I have my vision, I have my goals, I have the projects, I have tasks for the projects. You probably have seen Sarra Cannon and her Kanban board, but if not, she has all the tasks for the quarter on a board. Oh no, I made a mistake. So all the tasks on a board on her wall. And I have tried that, but that's too overwhelming for me to have all the tasks. This is like such a learning experience for me. I can set projects, but I'm very like resistant on setting tasks. One reason for that is that it gets so overwhelming to have every single task separate. But on the other hand, if I have just a project and no tasks that I could do, that also gets overwhelming, because if I only see the project, I'm not getting started because I'm overwhelmed of all the things. So it would be wise to have the tasks, but maybe I think that for me it's enough that I have a few next steps thought out. Especially if I have like, now I'm just making mistakes. So if I have projects that I have never done before, so I don't know the steps, it's very hard to plan. So then I could just have a step like research this, what to do next. And I have to learn to put those next single steps on my plan so that I get them done. But I still struggle with that I put the whole project name or goal on my daily plan and then I don't do anything because that's just overwhelming. And she has a solution for it, but I am somehow like resisting it. So I'm still learning, I'm still getting better every quarter, and I'm just loving it so much that I have the opportunity to get better every quarter, that I have somebody that sends me an email, hey, the next course is starting, are you in? Do you want the email reminders? And I'm like, yes, I want the email reminders, although I'm not doing the course because I'm not able to do the course in that schedule, but I have the reminders and that is good. Now I'm happy that I have my December setups ready, so I just have to put the information there, but that's not for this video and I have to think about those still a bit, but I hope that this was somehow helpful. I don't know, maybe it was a bit rambly, but I just wanted to talk about why I love the HB90 system, because I was surprised that I have done it so long and I'm still doing it. That is like wow for me, that there is a course that I'm still excited about every quarter after over 2 years. So there is some magic to it. And of course, some of the magic comes from it that I'm so happy that I have been able to do things, some things that I have been thinking about for years, and now this system, this goal setting is helping me to do those things. And this course has been so worth the money that I have paid for it, and I'm so happy that she's re-recording it hopefully next year. And because I have bought the course earlier, I will get the new course and I don't have to pay anything for it. I just think it's so much more valuable that I have paid for the course. So I'm so grateful for it. And if you are thinking about should you join the HB90 course, I hope this video helped you some way to make a decision. Either way, maybe this helped you in some other way just to think about your own planning system, because it doesn't have to be this course. There are so many courses and books on the market. It just has to be something that helps you in the thing that is your like pain point, or like which is your biggest problem. And I think my biggest problem was that I didn't do it regularly, I didn't do it often enough, I didn't think about my vision, my dreams. And this has solved the problems because I can get to do this every 3 months. I'm forced, I still resist, but I'm forcing myself to take this picture your ideal life. I'm answering the questions. This is what you can do already before the course starts. So I'm forcing myself to do it. And I'm always so grateful afterwards, although it sometimes, probably always, causes some tears, sadness, sorrow. I just have to go through those feelings, and I have to be brave enough to think about the better future. And I'm a bit scared to do this, but I just know it's so valuable to think about your vision for the future, because if you don't have the direction where to go, so probably you're not going in a good direction then, or you are going in the direction that others are wanting you to go, and at the end of the life you probably aren't happy about that you just made everybody else's goals or visions for you true and not your own, but you deep down want for yourself. Okay, so this went a bit deep. Let's stop here. So If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I hope that you have a system that helps you to move forward in your life in the direction that you want. And if you have found something like that, please let us know down in the comments, because that's, well, I don't need a new course now, but I would be interested to hear what has helped you in your journey. I wish you a lovely day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye!